The Hungarian Grand Prix was expected to be a straightforward fight at the front, but George Russell turned it into a thrilling showcase of skill and determination. Starting from a challenging position, Russell pushed beyond the limits of his Mercedes to claim a stunning podium finish. His fiercest rival on the day was Charles Leclerc, and their wheel-to-wheel battle captured the attention of the entire Formula One world. Russell's performance was not just about speed. It was about resilience, strategy, and the calm precision that defines a driver capable of greatness. Against Ferrari's raw pace, Russell refused to yield. Every lap was a calculated move, every braking zone a test of nerves. By the time the checkered flag fell, Russell's podium was more than a result. It was a statement. It showed that under pressure, he can match and even outmaneuver some of the most talented drivers on the grid. Hungary became the race where Russell not only fought hard, but proved why he belongs among Formula One's elite. George Russell's podium did not come from raw speed alone. It was the product of meticulous strategy and flawless execution by both driver and team. Mercedes knew that beating Ferrari would require more than pace. It would require perfect timing. Pit stops became a decisive factor. Russell's first stop was timed to perfection, allowing him to undercut key rivals while maintaining track position. Mercedes gambled on tire management, stretching stints longer than Ferrari anticipated, forcing Leclerc to push harder and burn through his tires. The strategy paid off. Each lap, Russell balanced aggression with caution, knowing that one mistake could undo everything. His radio communication with the team was calm and measured, a reflection of a driver in complete control of his race. This was not a chaotic battle. It was a calculated chess match at 200 miles per hour. While Leclerc pushed relentlessly, Russell's composure allowed him to stay one step ahead. By the final stint, Mercedes' strategy had set the stage for Russell to defend his position with absolute precision. The fight between George Russell and Charles Leclerc was one of the race's defining moments. It was aggressive, yet respectful, a battle between two drivers at the peak of their abilities. Leclerc, known for his fearless overtakes, threw everything he had at Russell. But Russell, calm under pressure, defended with masterful precision. Lap after lap, Leclerc searched for an opening. He tried the outside line, pressured in the braking zones, and even attempted late dives. Russell anticipated every move. His defensive driving was not desperate. It was calculated and clean. Fans watched as the two exchanged sectors by mere hundredths of a second. The tension built with every corner, but Russell never cracked. Even when Leclerc momentarily drew alongside him, Russell held his nerve and reclaimed the position with surgical precision. This battle was not only about points, it was about proving who could thrive under relentless pressure. When the fight ended, Russell had earned not just a podium, but the respect of a rival who pushed him to his absolute limit. For Mercedes, Russell's podium was more than a single result. It was proof that the team is clawing its way back toward the front of the grid. After seasons of frustration and development struggles, Hungary offered a glimpse of what their persistence could achieve. The W15 may not yet match Red Bull's dominance, but its performance in Hungary revealed genuine progress. The balance of the car through high-speed corners improved significantly, while tire degradation, a weakness earlier in the season, was better managed. Russell's ability to extract the maximum from the car highlighted Mercedes' progress. His podium wasn't the result of luck. It was a demonstration of engineering improvements paired with a driver capable of executing them flawlessly. Inside the Mercedes garage, the energy was electric. Engineers and strategists celebrated not just a podium, but a clear sign that their hard work is paying off. For a team hungry to return to championship contention, this was a vital step forward, and Russell was at the center of it all. George Russell's podium finish was built not only on speed and strategy, but also on mental fortitude. Competing against drivers like Leclerc demands more than technical skill. It requires unwavering focus under immense pressure. Throughout the race, Russell demonstrated his trademark composure. Even in the most intense wheel-to-wheel moments, he showed no panic, only precision. His ability to remain calm allowed him to make split-second decisions with absolute clarity. Russell has often been praised for his intelligence on track, and Hungary was a perfect example. He adapted to changing conditions, monitored tire wear, and managed pace without sacrificing aggression. That level of mental control is what separates podium contenders from those who merely collect points. The fight with Leclerc tested every ounce of his concentration. Yet instead of cracking, Russell seemed to grow sharper with every lap. This mental strength, combined with his raw talent, has positioned him as one of Formula One's most complete drivers, a competitor capable of thriving even under relentless pressure. While George Russell celebrated his podium, Ferrari and Charles Leclerc were left reflecting on what could have been. The Italian team entered Hungary with strong pace, but small errors and tire management issues cost them crucial ground. Leclerc's aggressive push to challenge Russell took a toll on his tires. By the closing laps, Ferrari's strategy began to unravel. Their decision to pit later than Mercedes created a narrow window to attack, but Russell's defensive brilliance left Leclerc frustrated and without the result Ferrari had hoped for. This was not a failure of speed but of execution. Ferrari had the tools to fight for more, but in Formula One, perfection is the standard. One small misstep can change everything. Hungary became another reminder that while Ferrari's drivers remain exceptional, the team still struggles to convert potential into victories. Russell simply capitalized on this reality, turning Ferrari's mistakes into an opportunity for Mercedes to reclaim a crucial spot on the podium. Russell's podium did more than boost morale. It reshaped the championship narrative. Mercedes may not yet be in title contention, but every strong result shifts momentum and applies pressure on rivals. For Russell, the points gained in Hungary solidify his standing as a consistent force in the midfield battle. His duel with Leclerc sent a clear message. Mercedes cannot be underestimated. Meanwhile, Ferrari's inability to capitalize on their pace could have lasting consequences in the constructors' standings. This result also reignites an interesting dynamic in the driver hierarchy. Russell continues to strengthen his position within Mercedes, showing that he can be relied upon to deliver when it matters most. His performance raises questions for Ferrari and even hints at future battles that could shape the remainder of the season. Hungary may not have decided championships, but it altered the balance of competition. In Formula One, every point matters, and Russell's podium was another step in a much larger fight for supremacy. Behind Russell's podium finish lies an intricate web of technical precision. Formula One is not only about the driver's skill, it is a relentless collaboration between man and machine. Mercedes's upgrades played a vital role. Adjustments to aerodynamics improved stability in medium-speed corners, while optimized suspension settings enhanced tire longevity, a key factor in Hungary's demanding conditions. Russell's ability to interpret these changes and translate them into performance was exceptional. Telemetry data revealed his consistency. Russell's braking points were exact, his throttle application smooth, and his tire management nearly flawless. Every lap was a display of control that minimized wear without sacrificing speed. This podium was not a product of raw aggression. It was engineering discipline, brought to life by a driver who understands his car down to the smallest detail. That harmony between Russell and his machinery is what allowed Mercedes to extract every fraction of performance and secure a result that reminded the grid of their potential. Russell's podium drew admiration from across the paddock. Fellow drivers praised his clean, precise driving, while team principals noted the strategic brilliance that defined Mercedes' race. Charles Leclerc, despite losing out, acknowledged the intensity of their duel. His respect for Russell's defense spoke volumes about the quality of the fight they delivered. Even rivals from other teams recognized that this podium was not circumstantial. It was earned through grit and flawless execution. Media reactions mirrored this sentiment. Headlines celebrated Russell's performance as one of the standout drives of the season. Analysts highlighted not only his defensive skills, but his ability to extract every ounce of performance from his Mercedes, proving he is far more than a secondary figure within the team. This reaction matters. Respect in Formula One is not given. It is won through relentless performance. With Hungary, Russell didn't just win a podium. He won the recognition of a grid that now sees him as one of the sport's sharpest competitors. George Russell's podium in Hungary was more than a result. It was a defining moment. It showcased his resilience under pressure, his technical mastery, and his ability to fight toe-to-toe with one of the sport's finest drivers. This race also marked a symbolic step forward for Mercedes. While they are not yet where they want to be, Russell's drive demonstrated that the foundations for future success are firmly in place. It was proof that, with the right combination of strategy, skill, and determination, podiums are not only possible but repeatable. For Russell, this was a reminder of why he belongs in the sport's elite tier. His measured aggression, mental strength, and ability to deliver under pressure make him a formidable force for the races to come. Hungary was not just another Grand Prix. It was a race that reshaped perceptions, reignited belief within Mercedes, and reminded the world that George Russell is not merely competing, he is building his legacy, one podium at a time.